A significant step has been taken by PM Narendra Modi at the G20 summit address today.
सबका साथ की भावना से ही भारत ने प्रस्ताव रखा था कि अफ्रीकन यूनियन को G20 की स्थायी सदस्यता दी जाए.
The African Union has now been officially added to the group of G20 members. What is interesting to note here is that PM Modi's vision of inclusiveness or Sabka Saath, Sabka Vikas or Sabka Vishwas is turning into reality. But what is this African Union and how will this addition benefit both G20 and India? That we will discuss in the video further. Hello and welcome, I am Shreya and you're watching the Pamphlet. PM Modi in his address at the BRICS summit this year had proposed for a permanent membership for the African Union in G20. Well, the vision has now turned into reality. Before getting into the details on how this inclusion would be significant for India and G20, first let me tell you what the African Union is. So the African Union is a continental body consisting of 55 member nations that make up the countries of the African continent. It was established in 2002 as a successor to the Organization of African Unity, which is currently chaired by Azali Assoumani of the Union of Comoros. Now coming to the significance that Africa will hold as it has become a part of G20. So first looking at India, we have a civilizational old link with Africa in terms of maritime trade, European colonialism, anti-apartheid struggle to the present developmental activities by India in African nations and also providing a concessional line of credit for the same. India has every now and then reiterated that Africa is its top priority.
Africa will be at the top of our priorities.
This has been advocated because Africa is an important nation for India's vision to lead the global south. This is something that PM Modi has been voicing for a long time.
Excellency, India has always shared its development experience with our brothers of the global south.
And G20 gave him a platform to voice concerns of the developing countries. Now India would also be benefited in terms of its role in the Pan-African E-Network project and the Indian Technical and Economic Cooperation Program that underscores the commitment to share resources and knowledge with the African nations. India could now expect another major supporter in its bid to get the permanent seat at the United Nations Security Council. Inclusion of the African Union is seen as mirroring the European Union as a regional body within the group because the G20 is now expected to have a major diplomatic shift. G20 would now become more inclusive with the increase from representing 65% of the world population to 80% now. African nations would now get a platform to voice their concerns in tackling global challenges like climate change, sustainable development and economic growth. Now that the African Union officially becomes a part of G20, India has enhanced its position as a world leader in advocating for equitable and representative world order. As India marches ahead on the path of unprecedented development, let us know in comments what else you think India could show the way on.